Hello, boys and girls of the interweb. How are you doing? It's your host Zaphian R in Mir4 Lands Ragnar. So today I wanted to go over what you should expect from Legends of Ymir. A lot of people are trying to compare Ymir with Nycros because the graphics are a bit more modern. It is both they are both made with Unreal Engine 5. But it's not really the same. Um, like some people said, the UI, I was playing and showing a couple friends, and one of them stated, "Hey, that's the exact same UI as Nycros," but it's not. Not even close. When you click here, it's full screen, right? Full screen. When you click the the tab in Nycros, it's just there on the right side. Let me see if I can show you a quick little snippet. I I was going over this. I was not going. I'm not going to install a Nycros back into my machine because I think it's trash. It's a terrible game. Should never ever have had that much hype. It's just so hideous, in my opinion. So, yeah, let me just drag this over here. And you should see it. Okay, so this is Nitro. You click the settings in the top right. That's the menu. All right. Click the settings here. This is the menu. Now, it might have some of the same similar icons a little bit here and there, but every freaking game has that. All right. Let's see. Like if we go into questing, like that's the main mission. We do questing here. It's completely different than Nightcross. All right. This questing is almost exactly the same as Mir4. You have your oh, you have your field missions, okay, here in this tab. Then you have your elite missions. Labyrinth is not here yet. Valleys are not here yet. They announced something in the last patch to do that dealt with Labyrinth. So maybe I'm not there to a point where have a connect where I have access to that, and then it will show up in the menu perhaps later, or maybe they're still working on it. I hope they do add Labyrinth. All right, so the thing I really like about Ymir is they take our favorite things like that's in Mir4 and they just make it a little bit better most of the time. All right. So on here, you see there is a mission there. This is the auto mission. Like you can put up to 10 missions just like in Mir4. And this button here, which is not in Mir4, allows you to set it to auto teleport. So you finish one mission, it'll just teleport to the next mission area. Instead of like say, if you had missions that for Fantasia Valley 1 and 2 and such, and you're doing the daily oils, it wouldn't have to walk between the floors. It would just teleport straight to the mission area. Easy peasy. Saves your auto missions time. It just a little things that make it better. But this is just like Mir4 with the missions. Okay, there's a lot of changes though. There are changes. All right, so I'll get to those near the end of the video. Then we have clan. I left my clan thinking I could just jump into another clan, right? Because there was some guys I was talking to here in a rise, and I think it's a 24-hour timer if you leave a clan to join another clan. So days of us having multiple clans for CE and such is over. Now, I'm not sure if CE exists as of yet, or if they're planning to implement it. I believe they will, of course, but I don't think it's in the game yet. I could be mistaken. We have here clan tech, just like in Mir4. These three, this is like clan refinement. This is like war, and this is I forgot the first one. In hold on, let's see. We'll just go over to Mir4, and we'll look at the here clan development, refinement, warfare. It's the same. And when you are in a clan, you'll see the buttons and everything. I believe I do have a screenshot of that as well. I can just drop it in here and show you guys. Let's see. Where? You know what? I might actually have a translated copy, which would be even better. Let's see, what happened? Oh, this is not translation that I'm looking at. This is the untranslated. Okay. Where did it go? I know I took one. And here it is. Okay, you see Mir4's. Okay, this is Ymir. Oh, yeah, Ymir. So you see, there's only 3 here compared to the 6 compared to the 8 here. So I believe expeditions and diplomacy is missing from here as of right now. I could be wrong about the diplomacy, but I'm fairly sure that is what's missing, unless it's in another spot, because there are other menus in there. Yeah, well, diplomacy's right there in the middle. Sorry, it was too small on my screen. I didn't see it right away. Okay, so there's diplomacy, there's activity, there's backup, that's support. Okay, supply, that's activity. Storage is the warehouse. Diplomacy, okay, and shop. So we're missing targets and expedition in that particular menu, but it also there's some menus elsewhere in the clan. So I could have just overlooked it. It could not be available yet. They have the exact same donation system as well. So that was not exactly the same. You use different currencies. So instead of energy and DS, you're going to be using, if I can find the currency, I think I can see it if I go into the crafting menu. Okay, you're going to be using this here. Use the coins, whatever these are called, like silver coins, the copper coins, or whatever, and then you use this like tree sap, which you can mine that in MS. Like, well, it's probably not called MS here, but it's like a portal. You can actually mine this, and hopefully maybe there's going to be Valley where you can mine it as well, or something to the extent of Valley-like. We have portals here. The difference between Mir4 and the Ymir's version of Magic Square is you have PvE here, and you can join there, and you can see all the rewards, stuff that you know what to expect, like when you're going into different places. And then there is PvP version, which you can of course kill other players in. So they have a non-PvP version of Magic Square and a PvP version. of Magic Square. Like, and it's basically the same thing. I think, yeah, I can enter in real quick, show you guys. So you have the shopkeeper here. There's no other merchants here yet. Maybe they'll add them in the future. And then you have your teleport button here at the top. Every time we're going to go through 2 different floors. See, it says level 27, which for this floor, it starts at level 25. So level 25, 27, and 20 or 30. So this would be like a tier 2 floor. And I believe this is like XP. There's XP, there's gold, there's co-op floors. You can leave and your timer stops, like you saw. I had 15 minutes left. And it brought me back to the lobby. There is other floors that I might not have seen. There is this is like tier 3 floor. There is the boss floors like LC in Mir4, the leader chambers. There are gold floors where like that would where you'd get more coins, you know. So that is a positive, but you see this is 3 plates like Mir4. We're just gonna come over here. We'll go over here, and you know it's just 3 plates, just like Mir4. It's basically Mir4's Magic Square. You know, there might be some minor differences. Some floors might be missing. They might be adding stuff later. It all, you know, is subject to change. I'm going to go ahead and leave this. Now, you might look at this game and you might see something that, you know, it's like, oh, this is nothing like Mir4 because you're looking at the graphics are different. But the 4 starting classes are exactly like Mir4 as well. You have your warrior, you have your lancer, you have your source, and you have your healer. So all 4 of those are present in both games. Mir4 only started with those 4 classes. They only added the Arba and the Darkest later on. Hopefully, this game will follow in the same route, and it will add Arbalest within the first year. That would be very nice. I would enjoy that very much. Not an Arbalest, but it'd probably be something like a Archer or something, you know, more Viking themed. There's a Codex. There is just so much that is exactly the same as Mir4, or almost exactly the same for. Even the auto combat is like Mir4, except better. Okay, let me go ahead and actually put myself. You see this down here? You could set this up any way you want. I have it set up to go through my skills, all right? And you can put it in the order that you want to get your bash to go off, which again, Ymir has the bash system as well. And you see it's waiting for that, and it's going to go through and hit this spell. And it waits for this spell. It's not using this one, but it's waiting for this one to go off. Because which you could tell it to actually skip that. And in this menu here, you see I set it up. I turned on it right here, and it tells you how much mana per 10 seconds will be consumed. This is where it would skip it over. If I select that, it will hopefully readjust how much mana is going to be used, but this will skip over the skill if it's not available. I want my skills to pause for a second because I want all of them being used, but I don't want to run out of mana. And in early game of Mir4, you can remember, you should, if you played, Mana regen was an issue if you used all your spells and you use it like you. The main thing you would do is set either to always use your skills or sometimes use your skills. I forgot the exact wording they have there. But once I set this up, I had no more mana issues, which is incredible. I can use all my skills and not have any mana issues. You see all these wonderful, wonderful special effects, huh? I love the animations in Ymir. The skills, whereas the classes are set up are very much the same. The skills are not. There might be some similar skills in both Ymir and Mir4, but Ymir has changed a lot of the skills. Like there's just a bunch of different new skills, and I can personally say I thoroughly enjoy almost like every class. I haven't really played the mage sorceress yet, but I played the warrior first. I played the lancer, and I played the bard. The biggest one of the biggest differences in Mir4 that I don't like. I don't like there's no real customization on your character, and you're using like what they call Valkyrie, which is like a skin system where you change your appearance, and or like it was in Mir M. I think it. I'm not sure if it was in Night Crows or not. I don't think so. I think they used the extension thing, which didn't have skins, but it was in Mir M. It was in Xenonia Chronicles. It's been in several games. It's been in like the Tower, Fantasy Tower, or whatever the hell it was called. Uh, it's a common thing in other Korean MMOs. It wasn't in Mir4 because we had the gear, cosmetics, and everything. And I hope they will allow you. I hope they add the gear cosmetics like Mir4, the outfits and the weapons and everything, and keep this system as well, but allow you to either, like on Mir4, you could turn things on and off visually and allow you to do that, and have character customization. Because right now, there's no character customization. There's no like gear cosmetics. It's just this system. All right, so you would end up with one of these skins through a summoning. Now this is the mystical, or this is the legendary. This is shit that don't expect to get right away. Though you could get, I think, up to epic. Yeah, you could get this. So this is, this is the bard. It's not. There's no real sexy outfits for either of the. I mean, this is kind of okay-ish, but yeah, they don't do like Mir4 and make a super sexy outfit. A lot of it's very covered up like this. I hope they add something. I'm saying, I'm not being sexist, but there's a lot of girls out there also that like to play and dress their characters up sexy, you know. So I hope they do more cosmetic, more like color. You could change your colors and this and that, like Mir4, in the future. They are still working on a lot of things. Like there's no labyrinths, like I said, I don't believe yet. When I first started playing on the first few days, there was no clans, there was no chat even. Um, yeah. So I'm hoping that they will change some of these things that are missing, in my opinion. Now, as you can see, I have all these skins. You got your warrior, okay. You got your bard. You have your sorceress, and you have the lancer, right? So you see the different stats there, and each skin gives you like bonus to your levels to your skills, like ranks you up. So like if you use this skin, like I'm using this skin, I get a plus one level up on the skill here. Now later on, when you get to higher ranking, you're going to get more, and then some of them will add other effects to your skills. Okay, now you got legendary. You're going to get a ton of skills. You're going to get possibly new skills from these skins. Okay, there's also like the spirit pets, like in Mir4. There's this pet system here, which is a solo pet, more like Mir4 as well. That gives you a bunch of stats here. I got this one today. This creepy ass weird fairy doll thing. I don't know what it is, but yeah, it has a skill here, and it has some shop things. I don't know. It says they like the fish. So yeah, I wish they did better at the designs of some of these. This seems very rushed. Some of them are really nice looking, like you have your otter, which starts out like this, but every level they have an otter, and they kind of upgrade them in a way, like okay, so you got rare otter here. He's eating a fish instead of holding a shell. You have this squirrel. That's kind of cute. The goat is okay. This guy is Groot with iron fist. This garden gnome is just what the fuck. Another goat. There's a cat. Okay, who could hate on a cat? Then you got the upgrade of the squirrel. So you got the squirrel. Where the fuck is he at? You got the squirrel, the normal squirrel. Then you got your epic squirrel. So they keep reusing the skins and upgrading them a little bit, make them look more fancy or whatever. But I hope they later on take in the more exciting pets, and I hope we can have like on Mir4 multiple like pets. Maybe this could be like the lead visual pet, and then the other there it could be some pets like the other in Mir4 that add some skills and stuff. But this honestly, maybe they did it in a way that is good enough, right? This baby cow is absolutely insane. Okay, he has some insane stats. All right, so if somebody had that, yeah, it's crazy. There's only one though, mythical. So I hope they add more. Of course, they're probably going to add more, right? This is day like, oh no, 5 or something. So there's also mounts, like in almost every game. These mounts basically are like the mounts in NC, Mir4, and they're just skins, right? Or that not these aren't. Well, they just change. You summon them. If you get lucky, you get like an epic, and then your character's instantly amazing. But doesn't look like there's much of a difference between epic and rare. Between UC and rare, there is a big jump, but doesn't seem there's a huge difference. Also, it could be like I'm at the top and I'm at the bottom here. So if I come up to the top of the rares, yeah, it's like 4. That looks like a nice horse. Okay, dokie. But yeah, you could get some fancy stuff. Even the legendary, the PS isn't going up too crazy on the mounts. It goes up a lot more on the freaky spirit pet. Now, back to the class skins. If you want to see in this game, you can easily switch between classes. All right, but there's a countdown timer, and I'm not, it might be a full day, like the clan situation. So, if I wanted to play a sorcerer, I could just go ahead and hit this button. My character would change to sorcerer. Then I would have to get the tomes for the skills. I would have to get the weapon and the second-hand weapon, the offhand weapon. These right here do not change. You lose the, like, if you switch over, you will unequip these and you'll have to replace them with whatever class you're going to be playing. The armor, though, and everything else is usable between all classes. So you can easily switch back and forth. If you want, you just have to have a weapon and the tomes. But you might not want to switch because it has a long timer to switch back. Possibly a full day. I wasn't paying attention when I switched, and I tried to switch back and I couldn't, and it was been, I think, a couple hours already. So I think it's a pretty long timer. Let's see. What? Oh yeah, dude. The biggest, most obvious thing. It's going to show you. All right. So if you see, you might recognize this particular area. Now let me show you in Mir4. Let's go to the map. Now, why is my character just sitting there not collecting the grasses? All right, let's go to the map now that my character is back doing what he's supposed to be doing. If we go to Beachin, all right, we're going. I think it's here. Yes, it's here. So if we go back, it's the same map. You see it? The exact same map. Now, it's not just this. We could go to the first map, okay, and switch to the first map here. And again, it's the same map. This one's just, more fancy, but it's exactly the same. Okay. They even do the, I'm not sure, like they're just showing the rewards over here, I think. Yeah, they're just showing rewards that you can get here. Like you can get these blue shoes in here, like as a drop. They do the same thing in Mir4, but the bosses are in the exact same spot. All right. Yeah. So if I look at Beachin here, and then I go back to Mir4, and we look at Beachin area, this is exactly the same as well. They have their own Peach Blossom Valley, their own Seashore Cliff, Ginkgo Valley. I'll show you Ginkgo Valley. You see that? You see the bug cave. We go here and we click on the Ginkgo Valley. The bug cave is, oh, sorry. Let me redo it. Ginkgo Valley and the bug cave is right there. You see, it's the exact same map. Same thing. The bosses are in the same areas. You got boss. Did they add more bosses on here? Maybe they added some more bosses, but they have the original bosses in the same spots for the original bosses. They even have the back streets. If I click on the main city, and we go here and here and here. Well, I think this is the castle throne room. Let's check in Mir4. Yeah. So it's tap house here, right? And that's what this is, I believe. Yeah, the stairs go up. You could go upstairs. Somebody's gonna be sick in the bed there. Okay, so you come in here on this one, and there's a. Remember when the princess was in the bed? So it maybe the tap house is a little different on the map, but it looks a lot. It looks very similar when you're in the game. And this is the back streets, right? Yeah, the back streets. So if we go back over to Mir4, we click the back streets. Oh my God, I'm talking and not showing you guys the map. Okay, so you see the back streets there. It looks a little different on the thing, but it's not. It's just more like, I don't know, adds realism to the map, like it's a realistic map or something, but it's the same. You just can look back and forth. You can see like this here, this area, and you can see that here, right? It's exact same maps as far as the layout goes. Though it's not the same in like the other aspects. When you actually go there, the layout feels similar, but it's just most of the maps feel much bigger. These these three things, I guess this is fine. In Mir4, we just buy them out, but the mounts, they barely have any effect on our characters most of the time. These mounts have a lot more effect, so I guess that's fine. Also, there's your bird. Same thing. You can get different birds to, like, they help you with the airwalk. They're the ones that like pick you up and teleport and everything. But you can get these birds and they give you a lot of stats as well. So what's cosmetic? Mostly in Mir4 has more of a substantial gain here, as well as the skins for the characters. There's big. You can get like huge gains with these, right? But I still think we need to have character customization, and maybe some other outfits like in Mir4 to customize our characters, make them look how we want to have them look, so we have individuality. And it would just help the game make more money, right? Because that's what it's about, making money. So other than that, guys, the game, like codex, all right, you got your codex. It's all very similar. We have the gear codex here. All right. It's just a little different what they put in the tabs up here. But you have all, then you see, then, no, I think these are uncommon. You see in rare, I don't think they have epic gear yet or anything like that. Rare, I think, is the highest for codex, at least. Maybe that would come later. And then this is like drop items or something. I have no idea. Maybe it's crafted items. It's most likely crafted items. All right. These are your rewards that you get from different, when you're going through the main quest. You get a lot of this stuff, and maybe you get it from other places. Oh, there's also, okay, so you have your dailies, right? Then you have, I'm looking at the wrong tab. I click in over here. Then you have, okay, so your missions for your field and everything, like I said. There's also, yeah, here. There's also your, yeah, these are mysteries, basically. I already done step 1. Now I'm on step 2. So it's the same thing as Mir4 is where in mysteries you finish this, you can collect the items down here. I don't think we get bonus items though for each completed shafter like in Mir4. There's some other progression and stuff that unlocks at 28 and 30. I'm only like level 26 now. You see, this is level 28 and this is level 30. And this, I don't, maybe this is unlocks when you're in the clan unlocks it. It could be coming soon. But yeah, that's what you can expect from Mir4. The combat is just fun. Lots of AoE. You're hitting all the mobs. You're not just hitting one at a time. All the classes do this. Not just one class or a couple of skills that do it. You do, one complaint about the classes, I have one complaint. And this will affect some people when they're not aware how to get the skills. Okay. You start out the game with one skill. I think they should adjust that. I think you should start out with 3 skills. More like Mir4. And then unlock. Because right now it goes, you start out with 1, it unlocks at 5, 10, 15, 20. And then 25, I think 25 then has a skill unlock, something like that. And then 30, and then it goes to 40 or something. And 30 has like several skills unlocked. But if they would just do like 3 skills and then do 1 at 10, and that 5th mark, you get it at the beginning, and then you do 15, skip that because like say you got the first 3 skills, and then you just do 10, 20, and so on. I understand that it's not a big deal, 5, 10, 15, 20, that's really fast. But when people are starting out and they're just like pecking away with 1 skill, it doesn't feel as exciting. So I hope that could be something that is changed. Otherwise, I see there is, level up. I see that deterring some people. Like, well, not deterring, but they join the game and then they feel disappointed because they think that it's not that fun or whatever. But yeah, it's a lot of fun so far, but it's very, very, very much like Mir4, and Mir4 is a lot of fun. This is just an upgraded graphics version of Mir4, basically. PvP, I've not really got into PvP yet, though I got killed in 1 hit by someone twice my PS already in a few days. So yeah, some whales on here. When I was trying to mine the tree sap or whatever, they didn't like that, so they smited me with this quick hit, which was no problem. I hope to try some PvP out soon. Maybe I'll make a video when that happens. Until next time, guys, peace out. Take care, and bye-bye.